an online interaction you had with Shekinah?
I think the first time I had an interaction with Shekinah online, she had suggested that I reached out to Sarper before the tell-all.
She did message Sarper and not me.
Please, nothing is ever going to come out of my mouth that I don't have evidence for.
It's crazy because so far we've had two people now come at Shekinah as a liar. Obviously, we didn't mean to do it. Now Danielle's coming for it. Boy. Yeah, and this one's about to get hot.
We also have evidence. Sarper,
you spoke about the tell-all. I wish you and Shekinah both the best. And that was literally the whole thing. It was after the filming of that day. It was not before. And then she does these like press interviews that you...
So what I got out of this is that Shekinah wasn't happy with the fact that Sarper was the one that got the message and it wasn't her. Because ironically, in a previous video that I made, based on this tell-all, okay, probably uploaded before this one, Shekinah got upset with Amani because Amani went up to Sarper and said, hey, you know, I'm thank you for not, you know, coming across like da. So it seems to me as if each time, I guess, a woman comes up to Sarper and praises him or says, hey, thank you, or whatever, Shekinah has an issue with it. The same Shekinah that will happily not defend her husband when it comes to his beef with her friend Dan. The same Dan that will then come and criticize their relationship. So let's just put this out there. Shekinah's got a friend that criticizes her relationship with her man. But on two different occasions, she's had two women come to Sarper to just praise how he's been a good person to them or how he's gone about things. So she doesn't like appraisals, but she likes to defend somebody who is shitting on her relationship with her man. Purely because, you see, if Dan's doing that, that means Dan is on her side. Because if Dan is coming after Sarper, it is giving her validation that she's the one that is right in the relationship. But if people come out and praise Sarper, it means it's letting her know that she's the one who's wrong in the relationship. So therefore, she doesn't want to go with the people that want to praise him. She wants to go with the people that want to be against him. Do you see the picture that's being painted here now, folks? Do you see it? Wow.
Probably pays for it.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
She said that I was trash. I was for the streets. That I was hitting on Sarper.
You should have heard what she was saying about me.
I do wonder though, does she pay for interviews just to get more airtime, just to get people talking about her? That's a very interesting allegation. I mean, obviously Danielle did say that she doesn't make an accusation unless she has the proof. But this accusation, she didn't actually have the proof. This was just pure down to an assumption because of something else that linked up to it. Contradicting yourself there, aren't you now, Danielle? Let's keep it a buck. If you're gonna say you have proof to what you say, then have proof to what you say, not predictions or assumptions or whatever the hell you use to come to this conclusion. But either way, though, for Sarper to come out now, for Shekinah to now come out and call Daniel all of these things, definitely without a shadow of a doubt, uncalled for. That we can definitely, stand on.
Online. She said that I pay for bots to put mean messages on her Instagram. People are mean to you because you're a nasty person.
To be fair, I reckon people are probably mean to Danielle because they just don't like her, because she's not one of the 90-day favorites. She's definitely one of the people who 90-day fans do not like at all. So I don't know about this whole bot thing. Maybe it happened, but I'm going to say that for the most part, people who are DC commenting sometimes are people who just generally just don't like her. So the bot thing is probably just a made-up thing as well, to be honest with you. But if it's true that she pays for interviews, then it could be true that she pays for bots. I mean, listen, it has been known that some members do also pay for followers, but there's never been proof of that. So this is still nothing but an assumption.
No, I don't have to work out of my house.
You are a desperate girl.
It's out of line, but your opinions are within the lines.
Because you just accused us of paying for interviews. That's insane.
Shekinah, you feel that you owe the other an apology?
Hell the no.
Absolutely not.
No apology was ever going to come between these two women, that's for sure. Both of them are clearly, having a whole dispute. The crazy thing is their beef is literally over nothing. It is over the fact that Danielle made a comment to Sarper to say, hey, it was nice to see you guys at the tell or whatever. All she did is literally send a message praising. That's all it was. And then she kind of got up in her feelings. I do wonder, though, if Danielle had sent the message to Shekinah, how would that have gone? Because we know that Amini is the one that sent the message to Shekinah And then Shekinah's the one that found a way to make that message become toxic by then questioning whether or not Annie was transgender or not. I'm sure that's how that went south. Either way, though, when it comes to women, Shekinah's not your friend. Remember that.
You said she kind of pays for those interviews.
No, she said she didn't know if she pays for them.
Yeah,
She
That's
exactly
not what she
said.
said.
No, no.
That's not what she said.
I'm not talking to you, first of all.
I'm gonna
You just
defend her.
jump in
I'm gonna
every,
defend her.
every,
You're a man
every
approaching a woman. I'm gonna defend her.
First and foremost, I don't know where Marty got this energy from. I don't know why he wanted to get involved in this conversation. That was hella annoying. There was no need for him to come in and have this thing about you. Why does it bother you? How does it affect your relationship if Danielle has said these things? How? That's the thing that I couldn't articulate. But then Matt contradicted himself. Matt said, if you're going to come for a woman, I'm going to defend her. But he didn't really come for Shekinah, but when Shekinah was having the conversation or the back and forth with Amini, Matt did have his say. He did throw in a few little comments here and there, which he didn't need to make. So he's pretty much contradicting himself in this situation. But at the same time, though, he's saying that, hey, if you're going to come for a woman, then I'm going to defend her. So realistically, this is exactly what Shekinah expected from Sarpa, to come and defend side. But again, though, when it comes to Shekinah and Sarpa, they've never been a united front because Shekinah refuses to protect her man from her own friend, male friend. So how can she expect this from him? Yeah. Cluster fudge.
don't know what she pays for and what she doesn't.
And you're assuming.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
If you have no idea, why are you manipulating
But why are
me?
you so pissed?
I'm just
Kind of presents as the kind of person that wants to put herself into anything. And she also
But isn't that the same thing that Danielle does? Puts herself in the middle of other people's conversations? The calamity.
fights with people who don't really deserve it. She gets on station, but one of the things that is really important to me is that I'm honest, and she's a bitch.
Ooh-wee. I think it's safe to say that Danielle's also a BICTH, to be fair with you. That's what I'll say for that.
Crying about right now? I have never seen you shed a tear. How are you a victim?
because you're attacking her while you're lying. She is getting
Oh yeah, Shekinah was trying to do the crocodile tears again. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
more attention, and you wanted it, and you lied. Hold on.
Put your finger down. Put your finger down. Put your finger down. Put your finger down. Put your finger down.
Well, and that whole thing ended up with just them pretty much all having like, with everyone just throwing words left, right, and center. And I'm sitting and thinking, so what is the point of this little back and forth here? Because nothing came from it at all. Just adults acting like teenagers. End of the day, I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts down below and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.